they did Babega situation so, but they took MTC players. We understand them, and it kept more punishment. So Ikaza Chiefs you know what's so special about them. If bakwazi ukuthi bapunish iCape Umoya, lo Super Sport did bring players ngikhuluma MTC and Ikaza Chiefs yini engathathanga ingayenzanga lento yenze manje ngale game whereby these boys they came bahlala ebenchini.
Ekugcineni they saw ukuthi oh yeah we are being reminded ukuthi hayi busavumelana.
We understand. So le ineskeleme kuleko. I'm sorry mabanga babeka nje VAR phansi kuneskeleme esiphezulu.
When we come back from the break, I'm going to ask the two of you gentlemen, what does Cape Town City do? Because the interesting thing is that if they don't go to those matches, bayafana the Chiefs. If they don't go to that replay, and especially Maibali will replay pants by Wednesday, 4:30 kuyadlalwa. Bayafana nabo the Chiefs if they abscond from those games. We'll talk about that more from your voice notes as well on the other side of the game break.
There's so much to love about Home Choice blankets, and now there's a blanket for everyone in your family. Buy 2 Home Choice mink blankets and get a third free for moms, kids, and babies. Order now and get blankets your whole family will love. SMS your ID number to 30927 and we'll contact you. That's 30927. Or order now at homechoice.co.za. T's and C's apply.
Hi, I'm Lucky Pindamza Lekwati, the former Orlando Pirates captain. You are listening to Massiv 11, the mecca of football lovers.
Hi, Kambush Prayam. Yo, Rodman, only thing that I would like to say today is that
Anukubulisa kuwe Nkululeko my brother. Ngibulisa kuGetho Ninja lapho uTajuna Khanye, the top goal scorer of all time eOrlando Pirates Matso Maphaza Vilakazi. No offensive player high lapho behind the scene. I'm just lapho behind the scene. This is made of rocks negative. Sundowns, I think against Petro Luanda, Sundowns is on 4. They're definitely gonna win that game. Even if it's 1-0 or 2-0 or 2-1. But they are going to score. You know, away goal road. It counts. So they're going to score. They're gonna make sure that even if they get an early goal, it's gonna work on their advantage when they come to play a car. It's gonna be hard. And taking into consideration that I'm a player, it's been a while I'm a fan, and showcase is gonna be a full house there in Tanzania. So it's not gonna be easy for Paris to fight and to win that game. But I think they will go there for a draw. You know, Mans and they are not good tacticians. So I think they'd rather settle for a draw and come back to finish from 7 in the car. But they will also try to get that one goal, away goal, so that you can have a better advantage more with a car. I hear abantu complain ukuthi champion squad sabafana abancane na 23, so how do we expect which are win? But in total honesty, agree to the new policy and the new structure they are gonna be building for Sundowns. They are gonna be a development team for the Sundowns. So if you agree to that, you can't complain about the squad and say squad singani. If you agree with Vele, you want to be part of the project. So I think Uchembu deserve the door. It's been a while for me, which is nothing I just that PSL is not that competitive. Coach So the team is young. The team is got a bright future. But with the coach of Final Tembo, there's no way I think Supersport was gonna be improved and those youngsters were gonna bring something to the cabinet. Yes, Supersport. It's hard to decide what's wrong or what's right. But no show 6 as the team of arrows. No show 6 they've never lost 6. Even 6, we know.
Nkululeko my brother, ngibulise wonke umuntu lapha e-studio. Starting by Sundowns and Pirates, I want to say good luck to both teams. Sundowns, as we know, it's unstoppable these days, and I feel like bazohamba, and they might even win this final year, CAF Champions League, because they're on fire. And then Orlando Pirates, not so convincing. Win Wakona are not convincing. And just like how Bafana Beidlala, they are that World Cup qualifier, they win, but not convincingly. It's the same situation with Pirates. I don't see them going far. And then when it comes to Super Sport, Coach Wabo Lohambi Lutembo, it's a bit unfortunate ukuthi yona ihambisa abadlali and now kulimala no coach ekugcineni because I said abadlali abawukhiye just like ku-Pirates. I don't see no quality. Pirates is a big team. The Kaizer Chiefs, they need to sign quality players in order to compete.
Hey, Nkululeko, my brother, Junior Khanye, what's up? Yeah, ziyakhala in the PSL manje. Hey. Sizobona ukuthi kusurvive bani. Mara so far, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Stuart Baxter actually because Letlhogonolo Siema, I don't understand the decision behind his firing because he Golden Arrows are ninth. They beat Kaizer Chiefs. They beat SuperSport. They're just outside the top 8. So I don't get the reasoning behind firing Siema because if it's losing 6 to Sundowns, like anybody can lose 6 to Sundowns. Have they seen Mamelodi Sundowns play? Anybody can lose 6 to Mamelodi Sundowns. And Kaitano Tembo, it's been a long time coming. I mean, SuperSport have won one of their last 7 matches in the league, and they are not playing well. They are not playing well at all. Plus, there are disciplinary issues. Sabo Sipombule, Debo Mkwena left. Hey, it's a mess, and good luck to Sundowns and Pirates in the CAF. And hey, Simba SC. They have a problem, but I think Orlando Pirates should have enough firepower to deal with them. And as obvious, I'm expecting Mamelodi Sundowns to go through to the semis and the finals. And
All right, welcome back to Massiv 11 on Massiv Metro, Massiv Metro, massivmetro.com. That's where you'll find full audio, perfect, absolutely uninterrupted audio there. And of course, at the same time, we are live on all of our social media platforms, particularly Facebook, where we have over 200,000, 240, 250,000 followers. And of course, on our YouTube, we have around 149 or 139,000 subscribers as well. Thank you and welcome. Gentlemen, let's go back then to the biggest bone of contention. In Cape Town City, they are making a statement here. This is where we stand on this matter. I thought, to be honest, when I first saw the circular, the letter, when I first saw it, because I had to explain, my responsibility is to explain things that are complicated to people. So I had to explain to people, I said, this is the letter, this is what the PSL is saying. The PSL is saying, 1, there's a court case. 2, just to avoid us finishing late. 3, sonke siyavuma ukuthi if iChiefs iyalose a court case, kusho ukuthi leyo midlalo even if iwinile lama replay izowaluza, even if it's draw izowaluza. If iChiefs iyawina a court case, then those actual matches or those actual replays, whatever the results were, will stand. And then 4, they said, of course Chiefs agrees ukuthi kuyaphela manje lana, no one is going to appeal because umele iphele season. That was the letter ukuthi all of these things we are saying so that all of this thing can end, whatever the judgment is saying. If the judgment is saying the Chiefs were wrong, they must lose those matches, kuyaphela, they can't appeal any further. But in Cape Town City, the reason why they speak now, batibona, we are talking because nisenze ngathi sivumile, asivumanga. We didn't agree to all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, we didn't agree with this. And sinibhalele sachaza ukuthi asivumi. Where to from here for John committees, gentlemen? Let's start with you, Junior. What is the best thing to do for John committees without putting his team in danger?
Yeah, but Ngulego, yabona John committee makathi kuyababhalela iletter.
Yeah, twice.
Zangavume twice.
Yeah.
He's got the point. Mina nami ngingidlala ku-John committee banama-lawyer that they're powerful even there.
Yeah.
Remember, John committee understand the game. We need to be honest now. We're part of and parcel a committee law.
Executive PSL.
Yeah. John commits if now he's going to play. Kusho 12 vumeqala. He's aware. Yeah, and according to him, he that's why azothi sanibhalela twice. And sisho ukuthi ninge phela uright mawuthi maka batshela njengamanje yobabhala lelathi uzama ukubaqhazela ukuthi nenza ngathi sivumile.
Yeah, Nasvumisa. So that's what they were saying.
Niyasivumisa, yeah, we're not gonna play. He's trying to tell them that ukuthi we're not gonna play, and then nathi we're gonna take them wherever la kumele we're gonna take amaloya nathi sise phambili this thing. Now the league izophelela laphi ngoba i-reality Nkuleko maka responda ngale letter uzama ukuthi angakwenza lokho. I don't think he's
nothing is stopping
he
him.
will never play Nkuleko ngoba uzama exactly ukuchaza that thing ukuthi bafethu angivumanga lento. And then now manzothatha le letter niyenze so ngithi angivumanga uzama ukusho kanjalo Nkuleko. So he's going to take the matter forward, and now izodelay Nkuleko, and ezingishilo inzima kakhulu because mina understand nobody shilo nawe true you're making a sense ukuthi nobody could stop Kaizer Chiefs
from going to court.
Yeah, but there was agreement.
Even
from
though
the
and by Chiefs
no chance.
Chiefs is not lost. They know that there was an agreement.
Why
bayayazi
le inzima yazi into ebhlungu la ukuthi there were teams that they've been in the same situation, they got punished.
Yeah, and they never appealed because they knew what
they
the
were
rules
wrong.
were.
Yeah, baphume sport bakhiphe yeah. So now Utso is making a good point because the Cape Moyo, they don't have power finance. They couldn't go there. Iphinde nathi isikhweshini sibheka kanjalo okay. So John Committee I think is going to take naye abayise forward ilike yophela next year ngaboma December. That's I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. So your take on this? Where does John Committees go from here?
Yeah, John Committees, one thing I love about him is very smart. Very, very smart. You know, the way Apane are responding akona manje, he's making everyone aware ukuthi. Guys, we agreed before. But this time, we didn't agree. So now, you guys, you are telling us that we must do this. Well, we didn't agree on this. But what we agree on was, Guti, guys, this is how we're going to cross the bridge. We don't want to stop in games. COVID, no COVID, we need to play the games. And everyone agreed on that. That's what John Committees is saying. And then now, Nkuleko, you know, I'm getting worried. Uguti, how do we treat our teams? Because if we are allowing this from good Chiefs, it means we must also do the very same thing with Cape Moy.
Unfortunately, they know.
So Uguti because
by even the football academy.
Yes, I was going to Uguti manje.
Abasa
exist. But now it's so you have to step into the because if we agree and then when I decided to tata a right there while we're going straight, and then you want to come back again and compromise us while you knew we need to walk straight. Which on committees we beg nice and clear to say this time around we didn't agree. So that's why I'm saying I'm not gonna play.
And if it doesn't play, which is the interesting thing, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm a fixture ya bhala pants.
Yes.
That's how we know them. As opalo website PSL.
Yes.
I expect by Monday sizoyibona le fixture if this thing ihamba ngalendlela PSL ikhuluma ngayo. We will see that fixture by Monday. Ukuthi Cape Town City, Kaizer Chiefs, Golden Arrows, Kaizer Chiefs.
But we fixture kanjani because mina angizange ngivume ukuthi uzofika.
And nami ngakufixture ngeza mina ngayi honor game FNB and then azange nivele ni.
The original fixture. They take it so that FNB.
That's the jeopardy here, so because for now, an arbitrator, or judge,
yes,
would tell those matches must be replayed.
Yes.
Now the PSL kule letter is all about bona silandela. Judgment, judge, which is replay because if the judge says whatever court, if the judge says someone must be arrested, they must be arrested.
Yeah.
So if the judge says the matches must be replayed, they must be replayed. By the time they release a fixture, maybe Monday or Tuesday, Chiefs.
Yeah.
If it's there that Cape Town City must play Kaizer Chiefs, the interesting thing is that if Cape Town City don't honor those matches, they will be just as guilty for breaking the rules.
I think John Committees is ready for that.
Yeah, he must just be ready for to go to court.
Because really, it's not going to be fair for him, and also I would say it's not going to be fair for football because if this is what happened and didn't happen, and now we need to face this. And unfortunately, Nkulego, is that. You know, our football is the way in a corner, and unfortunately,
this all could have been avoided if that one club
early.
Decided to play by the rules.
That's why ngicale ngokusho mina ngathi qala, each and every company inama rules and regulations akhona. You are bound to follow those rules. And if you don't want to follow those rules, then you leave the company. It's like that. So mina angimangela ukuthi, how do they get away of taking the league to court, Chiefs, if they knew ukuthi this is what we're going to do? Everyone knew, we all knew ukuthi we're facing pandemic. And that's why league came to that agreement so that we don't stop the games and all of that. League play late. Can we all of us play the games? It doesn't matter what the problem.
All right, there you go. That's Kaizer Chiefs, Cape Town City. Of course, we are responding to this because Cape Town City have shared a statement on their social media. Effectively, they are saying that they will not honor. They're not saying it, but they are saying asivumelani nalokho okukhulunywa yileague ukuthi kumele siphinde sidlale le midlalo. So at the same time, it's the same way of saying we are not going to play those matches. It's an interesting saga. We don't know how it's going to end. We'll take a quick breather. When we come back from the break, of course, there's CAF Champions League fixtures, there's CAF Confederations Cup fixtures, and so many more things to talk about and discuss. We'll talk about them more right after this.
Hi, this is Dr. Muruti, the super producer from Pretoria.
You're listening to Massive Metro.
Nkululeko, my brother, Junior Khanye, what's up? Yeah, ziyakhala in the PSL manje. Hey. Sizobona ukuthi kusurvive abani. Mara so far, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Stuart Baxter actually, because I don't understand the decision behind his firing, because Golden Arrows are 9th, they beat Kaizer Chiefs, they beat SuperSport, they're just outside the top 8, so I don't get the reasoning behind firing Siema, because if it's losing 6 to Sundowns, like anybody can lose 6 to Sundowns. Have they seen Nkululeko, my brother, Junior Khanye, what's up? Yeah, ziyakhala in the
Kolego, my brother, kunjani? Kolego, my brother, mandukubulisa namashita estudio. The same Kolego, if ever Pirates can win Simba, I think final noko amashita anga motivated to bring something to the club, to bring something to the country.
Nkululeko, my brother, and Junior Khanye, ibhakaniya elikhulu eli eCape Town. I wish ibhakaniya kwigame yalo ya Sunday liwine, basebenzise uMayela as left back to replace uMako olele esibhedlele nge-injury athe wayifumana. And lena igame xa beyiwina bayidedicatele uMako, bayiwinele for uMako lena igame. Siyacela kumzi omnyama, ucoach bethu uNcikazi no Davids try to do all their best ukuba leyana igame bayayiwinela for uMako esibhedlele, athi noba uyibukele imatch simbone ephaphama onwabile. Yeah, I want to go to Sundowns. Sundowns is one of the best teams in Africa, not in South Africa, to Africa jikelele. Sundowns Nkululeko nawe Junior Khanye, and so they expect iwin kuyo. Ndina doubt ngayo, andifuni ukuthi mabayiwine, bazayiwina igame yabo yona ngo straight win kubo. Kwabo ke badlala igambling, ndiyabanika kwi-Sundowns mabayinike i-straight win. I don't want to mention even which players they must use, because all their players are old machines.
Sometimes in life, you're faced with a question: do I go big or do I go home? For those times you choose to go big, there's Reboost Blackcurrant Flavored Energy Drink with Double Shot Guarana. Show us you decided to go big by sharing a photo of yourself with a can of Reboost Blackcurrant Flavored Energy Drink with Double Shot Guarana. And tag us using the hashtag #DoubleShotBig, and you could win 2,000 Rand.
Here comes the money.
Every day, Monday to Friday. All entries go into a grand prize draw to win Reboost Energy for a year. T's and C's apply. Reboost Blackcurrant Flavored Energy Drink with Double Shot Guarana for when it's time to go big.
It's time to discover the clear that's perfect for you. Need to visibly reduce stretch marks? Try Clear with tissue oil and pure glycerine. 8 out of 10 women saw an improvement in their stretch marks, and it helped even their skin tone. Discover our full range of lotions and creams in store and love your beautiful skin with the Clear that's perfect for you.
Clear, love your beautiful skin. There's so much to love about Home Choice blankets, and now there's a blanket for everyone in your family. Buy 2 Home Choice Mink blankets and get a third free for moms, kids, and babies. Order now and get blankets your whole family will love. SMS your ID number to 30927 and we'll contact you. That's 30927. Or order now at homechoice.co.za. T's and C's apply.
Kululeko my brother and Junior Khanye. Libhakani elikhulu.
Ngikhuleka my brother ngibhede ngisemonde hayi ezi zitravela i-Sundowns ne-Pirates zizwishela i-good luck ngibuye ndize ke bakhusha bamkileyo ukatani Nodimbu yena hayi bafane bamgxotha kodwa because into enzekayo bathengisa ii-players i-good kwi-SuperSport bemela thini bafuna adlalisa abantwana so hayi angiboni yena ule nto usiyema emohlule i-Arrows.
Wola athi ngibonisa amajita wola Nkululeko my brother kunjani ya Junior Khanye nawe Tso Vilakazi ya hayi mina ngiyaqela kula magame la ePirate neMamelodi Sundowns ya hayi amajita iSundowns yenza kahle kakhulu ya yenze kahle kakhulu kwi-CAF kwi-league and isefomini kakhulu and mangibuka le game abayidlala le eAngola kuzoba igame enzima kakhulu kodwa-ke ngoba iSundowns inesquad esiqinile impela izoyiwina igame or izoyidrawa kodwa okuyidliwa ngeke idliwe iSundowns igame ya bese kuthi ibhakabhaka hayi ngale ntanzana kubuywa laphana ubuze ikhosi liyazi kahle kamhlophe hayi angiyiboni ibuye iPirate ngale and futhi bezovimbisa u-ofora akakabe bikho right emva kwalesi sehlakele nje lesecishe limaze umuntu angiboni ukuthi usase-right.
This is Khanye Greens.
You're listening to Massive Metro.
All right, welcome back to Massive 11 and Massive Metro. My name is Nkululeko Nkeu. I'm with Junior Khanye, Tso Vilakazi, and Justice Shabalala. It's an interesting comment that we just got there with Orlando Pirates. Thank you for all the comments and, of course, everyone who was watching us on Facebook and on YouTube as well. We really appreciate you and your participation on the show as well. We're about to wrap up, of course, with only 15 minutes left. We're talking about the Kaizer Chiefs matter. We talk about Kaitano Tembo, Lehlono Losiema. We spoke about a lot of things, but I don't think that we really touched on Paseka Manko and that major incident that we were watching on Tuesday. We decided not to shoot the videos on Tuesday because that was such a major thing. We're not expecting it. The interesting thing about that is that I think it's happened on the 12th of April. The previous day, the 11th, was the commemoration of the Ellis Park disaster. Because I was trying to compare and contrast when was the last time I really felt like that, when someone feels like they are dead on the field. I know like Mike Vivian Foy was a Cameroonian, died on the pitch. I know that Fabrice Muamba played for Bolton Wanderers. He almost died. Actually, the doctors were saying he was dead on the pitch until they resuscitated him. He was dead maybe for 10 minutes until, fortunately, there was actually a heart doctor, a cardiac arrest specialist on the field when Bolton Wanderers were playing Tottenham Hotspur. So there are these moments when you are shocked when you are watching. But as a South African, and I think collectively as South Africans, the last major moment that I remember that we experienced was the Ellis Park disaster, where we felt, oh my word, everyone is dying here, everyone is dead. And that's that was almost the feeling that I had when Paseka Mako went down. I did not know by the time, all of us did not know by the time we shot those videos whether or not he was still alive. So just take me through that your feeling on Tuesday, and of course your feeling now that you see the pictures.
Yeah, Nkululeko, you know, football, it's a game where people they go there and have fun. And when you see the action efana leyana iyadistepa kakhulu, you know, mentally, physically, you uba ku unstable position Nkululeko, because you know ithema yenzakala lento yakhe, and you just said now. And when I got home, I spoke to my wife, man, you know what, until the incident mayenzakala, I prayed, because yesterday it was the 11th of April, when that disaster yenzakala. And now this is what happened to this boy, and I prayed with uNkulunkulu, you can't have a player that will die in the field of play. You know, and you know, I couldn't have a good sleep. I even sent message ku Thandi ilontuzana
media officer Orlando
Pirates, trying to find out what how's the boy, and you know, and wang pendula ukuthi no, the boy is okay, stable, because especially in that incident where the doctor tried to wake him up lapana pansi, I couldn't like hold myself, and that's where I prayed to Nkulunkulu, please, you know, not now, it can't happen now.
Junior, to be honest, we did not know by the time we shot the videos. Besingazi ukuthi umfana usaphila.
Nkululeko le situation inzima kakhulu, mara nale way le sign man. Isign iground angelicima amalight.
Oh yes, that's what it happened.
You need to check it very spiritual deeply. Kunezinto ezisana ngendlela bra.
For about 6-7 minutes.
Dangerous kakhulu. We don't have to take it granted le nto le. It doesn't happen often, but ngalelela ngenzeka thema ibuya umfana kuba ne terrible iplan njengaleli. Enkululeko nami, truly speaking, mina ngizoba nje neqiniso, I thought yonke into umfana ngendlela uthi
it looked bad.
Yabona lesikhathi doctor when you woke him up, and then ukwabona umuntu angathi kuyakuvusa
bayambamba, so and all of his body is shaking.
Around ngibona like players that are around next to him aboloch bakhala bambona nearer. It was touching when fair ukhumbule bambona close range. You don't know
why they are crying.
We understand my brother. So truly speaking, Nkululeko elomfana benenhlanhla futhi mana amadlozana umfana amakhulu uNkulunkulu balile ngaye bakibo leya mistake leya into le terrible.
But what I saw from South Africa, bro, to be honest with you, he had to come back. The number of people that were praying, everyone was negatively affected.
That's why ngithi yabona amadlozi omuntu aphafula, idlozi lomuntu liphafula ngalideleli Bram no Christ, elinye idlozi lala ngumntanalo lamjita ukhawuthekile Nkululeko leya sina Robin Tswembu le offerwe ngepower, a power like ipower ngamboni
and idolo
like yabona umsha umbekele umjita ngendlela soleni ngakhona manje liyawile yakusho ukuthi umjita ngaphakathi ukhawuthekile bekufanele kusho ukuthi uyabona ukuthi ukuthula kwesikhashanyana bekathinteke kwamampela. So Nkululeko nami ngithuse kakhulu, especially mina endleleni, mina could speak to anyone. Ngilinde wena ekseni mawusend message kathi kuchot nyabonga ngoba mina ngifuna ngibuza Brambe, ngifuna, it was very sensitive.
I only slept
mina ngikhuluma iqiniso bengingafuna ukubuza Brambe, bengifuna ukwabona when you pray deep down ukuthi angifuna ukubuza. I wish babuye positive ngababuzi mina ngcono kuze bona phela.
It was a bad Wednesday for me. I only slept maybe about 6. I couldn't. But yeah, anyways, it's water under the bridge now. The only thing we can pray for is for him to get better and better. We know now that he's okay. You know, just medically, the problem is the nose, fracture on the nose and on the bone, on the cheekbone. Islele nekhala impumlo. So at least we know that there's a problem there. There's a crack and there's a crack here. So over time, he is going to heal. And I keep on saying that at least it's not on the skull, because it would have been a different scenario altogether. No, if it was a skull, mabekuhlangana ikhanda nedolo, even for him it was going to be a very, very bad injury for him. And of course, last one on that, I think let's just avoid the blame game. We can't blame anyone in that situation.
Yeah, no.
And what I like about the two of you is that you are former professionals. At no point did I hear any of you blaming anyone, because the situation. Your keeper is trying to cover you. We are born one-on-one. If they pass you, there's going to be a one-on-one there. You know, of course, communication could have been better, but it's not important. That thing happened, whether there was communication or not. But anyways, this weekend, Simba is hosting Orlando Pirates. You guys remember Simba hosting a Kaizer Chiefs and how difficult that was in Tanzania?
Gulego, in the corner one la is there'll be fans la paya. Of which like siqala ukuba na 2000 labantu mhlambe bazobe ne full house lapha, and if you remember kahle against the Chiefs, those guys with the crowd behind them. So
what is it though? Like, this is interesting. Simba yadlala so bad against the Chiefs in South Africa that they lost 4-0.
Yes.
What is it about the atmosphere and my fans? I was watching a Europa League Izolo. Barcelona. I was looking at Barcelona and Frankfurt. And Frankfurt had 30,000 Germans by visitor Spain.
Yes.
And then after that, I watched the extra time. Rangers. They were playing Sparta Prague. Sporting Braga from Portugal. And yes, there's something, man, about fans being there, and only you guys can know that because you've played at that level. Why is it Izinga look performer lihluka uma ngabe kunabalandeli?
Yeah, one, those people, they don't understand, yabo. Laba bantu labi first touch yakho vital. If your first touch is bad, you're gonna be tremendous under pressure. Especially second pass, second touch yakho mangabe izoba. You must know ukuthi they will be after you. Ukuzibuyisa kusipha ninyama. If your fans go against what you're trying to do, ukuzibuyisa wena individual against abantu abangaki. So ama fans ukhumbule they not footballers ngomningi. Abanye
asichaze. Most of them.
You understand? So if the team, especially if the team is losing, they will be on your case. Once you delay the ball, if you try to do something, I achieve. They want to score. They don't care. We understand those are fans. And if you guys are losing, they don't check who in the grand or what. They will blame you guys. No. We understand they don't play. You playing good football alone. Maybe 11, 9 players, they're paid to one person. Is trying by all means. If you're losing, they will never even look at. That's how fans they are. So one impact kakhulu nkuleko ngendlela ukuthi coach noma ithi yabona nje babuya futhi manje abo Stuart bazoba nervous kakhulu nama decision da ama favor abanokwayenza azoba nenkinga cause kunento abazozenza ama fans engeke avumelane nabo ukuthi baphume egroundini zoba nzima angazwe ngidesa studio siyoshisa too much cause she said ngana fans now is going to be more, and their players even now they can't produce without fans. Masekuna fans go banja. So inzima kakhulu manje is double up pressure.
Yeah, I think the reason why I asked that question is because I saw a transformation in your performance with Simba. Simba, man. Yes, I can't use these words, but man, when they played against Chiefs in South Africa, but all of a sudden, 1 week later, they transformed. And I agree with you that your assessment about fans is that they put you under so much pressure that Kaizer Chiefs maybe even forgot how to play football when they were there. So very quickly, Simba, Orlando Pirates, how do you see that one going?
Ngulega is going to be a tough one. A very, very tough one. With the noise, it's a Lapane Stadium, and our players are like that noise. Stadium. It's going to be very difficult. There's no doubt about that. And Uchuna just said, our players, some of them, was a performer. Supporters. So now, our supporters, they put more pressure in you. There's two things that they do, these people. One, when you do something good, they will keep on motivating you to do better. But when you do it wrong, they'll push you down the drain. I'm telling you, they don't give you a space to recover unless you try when to recover when, then they will come and lift you up. But one thing is, Nkulego, it's going to be tough for Pirates, and they've got something that they need to do is to work for Marco. Whatever happens in that game, whatever the crowd, the pressure, but one thing that they must have in the back of their mind is that, look, guys, we need to fight for our teammate, because if he was not injured, he was going to be here.
Well, the Pirates, Simba SC.
I see a draw. Kulego. I don't see really Simba really scoring. In terms of okay, no. I put it in the back. No. I don't see really in terms of them winning. Simba. Yes, they will score. They've got good players. Abamorisini, they can do things out of nothing. They can create chances and score goals. But you have a suspicion Uguti Paganel Ngabuena or something. Yeah, I think Pirates, they can come with a point. All right, Mr. Khanye, just look for us at Sundowns near Petro Atletico. Just look at us for 2 minutes. Uguti, what are the angles in the Sundowns, and what do you suspect from that game?
Yeah, Skunmalang, a team that's very disciplined in terms of players. They know what is expected from them. They don't play for draw. They play to win, and they know how to win. And they never lost any game in this from group stages. Good cup, and the winning style. In the it's the same. But they keep on growing. Intensity, they know how to manage the game. They was good battling carry high, was carry low, and anybody can score. And they've got the depth. Whoever that will start can score, can play very well as well. And I'm also painting you like a coach at Sundowns to study the game. You're gonna be charged if coming in as a sub. If you don't do best, you won't play anymore. So
they're playing away in Angola.
But I don't think they will change. They play the same. Whether they play Alakli, wherever, away, home, cup, they play the same. They play to win. Ayiki can by chanta line. I mean, these people, Bage Babago situation, they leading with points league for many liki in a way they lead. It's raska cool. They lead on a point kumanga last season. Last season, last season the last year. They still approach a game. They respect my opponent and they give and they expect my fans, and they play the same. By finish the same as well. The way they start, they finish it. So good game. I don't see anything changing. It's just anything change.
Pavel Safranco.
Aye. All right, again. Sometimes.
Franco Safranco.
Ungena kanjani kuno Rasmus?
Ngenhloko cha sometimes.
Franco Safranco.
Mina ngikwathi soyini kuleko. When you play cream, mawune cream. Ibhola noma ilize kanjani lishayisa lekhashakazi lephakathi. So iSundowns njengoba ngitshela ne. Abo Safranco manje njengoba kuyale manje mele babuke vele udlalile bamqhaqha kwamanye ama game for now is going to watch going for.
They play Nedbank Cup.
Yeah, manje just to answer you, once you answer you, Sundowns is over club. Their team they will never miss Sundowns. They can come. Yes, they play home with their fans, but motivation and the quality is fun. Good motivation, good quality. You can be motivated, but the quality is years of winning.
Yeah, you can't grow quality overnight. All right, there you go. That's Junior Khanye. Of course, let's wrap it up then. Last 20 seconds. Let me just take you through some of the matches that are playing domestically. AmaZulu Maritzburg United at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Sekhukhune at the same time hosting TS Galaxy. Cape Town City Royal AM at 5, and then at 7:30 it's Kaizer Chiefs taking on SuperSport United. Kakatano Tembo now SuperSport United. Andre Arendse, Thabo September, and Grant Johnson. Those will be the interim coaches there. On Sunday at 3 p.m., 2 matches. Chippa United at home to Stellenbosch FC. And the Maromo Gallants host Swallows Football Club. Number 16 Guilog, Isei Baroka is Twayezongi team. With 18 points after 25 games. TS Galaxy not far away. Swallows not far away. Chippa United not far away. Number 13, 14, 15, 16. Chippa, Swallows, TS Galaxy, Baroga. I'm sure we all agree that the league has already been won by Mamelodi Sundowns. Or Ranjan?
mina ngishilo Nkululeko kudala ngathi kube bengasekhona bemile ngabe phela ngoFebruary.
There you go.
Yeah, ngithi manje lama case apause bafuna ubacabanga ukuthi iSundowns izodliwa bese babadubula lama case. Asimeni kancane bamba inkunzi emini madoda ungafaka ngikupha head. Please bafethu.
There you go. Enjoy the weekend. We'll come back tomorrow as Itiski TV on YouTube and everywhere else as well. Facebook. Thank you so much. We are the Itiski TV team. Enjoy the matches weekend.